Hey everyone, we're back with more Final Fantasy. Now, I had a question for the stream. My kitchen lights use these light bulbs. They're about the standard size of a normal light bulb, but they're kind of like a spiral shape. Do you guys know what those are called? Like what model those are? I keep forgetting to look it up, but I figure since I have you guys here, maybe one of you will know. Black lines across it. Less good, yes. Compact fluorescent lamp. Is that what the bulbs are called? Check to make sure they don't have shitty forks to screw it. Ah, fuck. I gotta get up there to do that. Yeah, they're in the middle of my kitchen, and I don't have a stepping stool, so... that may have to wait. Yeah, I just need the model number, because, my living room lights died, and they're what are called, dimmable candelabra E12 lights. And it took me a while to find a place that had dimmable versions of them. They would either be sold out or ordering them. You can easily replace them with LED bulbs, if not yet they... Yeah, great. I'm not looking forward to that. Preemptive strike. Guys, we're almost out of the cave. We almost did it. And then we gotta go invest in gold needles because one fucking shitty battle with some cockatrices will fuck us over. I know what you're saying. But we're in the Earth Cave. We're not actually done here. We do have more to do. But... okay. Well, we got the preemptive strike, so... Jesus. Vector with the crits. It has a regular switch below the dimmer knob, but I don't want to use it. I like having the dimmable lights. So that's one thing I'm not too upset about, is having the dimmable lights. Of course, one option I have is to just take the lights from the hallway and put them in the kitchen for now, because I don't really use the hallway light very often. It's seen the most action lately because my kitchen light is dead. Though I do have a light over the stove that I can use if need be. Alright, we're about to spend 10,000 gil on gold needles, but nobody here sells gold needles because there's no fucking item shop. Nice. I did already buy that. Item shop here, guys. This game hates me. Why the hell would you not put an item shop in your game? In your store? In a place where you're gonna throw enemies at you that turn people to stone? Rude as shit. Yeah, Windshreek keeps complaining because the ones that are in the living room have that yellow color, so I'm gonna be looking for the outside looking light bulbs as well. Thank you for that reminder. She's not a fan of the yellow, and it doesn't bug me that much, but I actually think I should just replace them with the as well, because I think it'd be better for stream lighting. Because as you can see, my camera fucking hates it. I do have a box light that I can set up, but I'll wait till after winter's done so that, you know, I'm not using too much electricity. That's another stressful thing is having your own place. Now I have to worry about all these extra things, plus the fact that I also have to pay hydro. Alright, 19 of these. That's too many. There. We did it. We got them. Yes, please do. Send those to me. Currently I have a ring light set up over here on this side of me. It's very good. It's a good little ring light. $20. I don't need anything expensive, so $20 works great for me. I should replace everything in your living room with one of those square fireplaces they have in Viking longhouses. Yeah, Arena. So, one of my biggest fears is losing everything I own in a fire, which is kind of why I don't want to live in this condo for the rest of my life. So, Arena, I'm gonna need your help paying this place off so I can buy a new place. And that's because in a condo, I can be as careful as fuck with everything I do, but some other asshole might not be as careful and everything might burn down because of him. Just raise the roof in your condo by at least 40 meters. Just kick the people above me out. Arena, I got a Viking slime in Dragon Quest Treasures. It has the Viking hat. The only reason I bought this place is twofold. One, I didn't want to move at the time, and my owner was selling the place. And two, this is Bailey's home as well, and I didn't want to have to move her again because she fucking hated moving. And I guess for a third, probably just as important point, they sold it to me for less than half the cost of what everybody else was selling condos in the building for. If not for those reasons, I almost definitely would not have bought a condo. $60 isn't that bad either. Right, let's look at this. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, these are the ones I was looking at before. So, I was considering getting these because they seemed like they were good. They're USB, so I gotta figure out where I'd put them for USB, but that's not bad at all. Okay, I'm gonna save these and use them later. Look at this guy. You have Star Ruby? Give me Star Ruby and I let you pass. Nothing tastier than rubies. He then demands another Star Ruby so that we can get by him again. They work really good. Perfect. I appreciate that. There you go, guys. Next stream investment. Go with that diaper ass. Hey. He's very sensitive about his diaper, alright? When you sit in a cave all day, you either can just shit on the ground or you can wear a diaper, and he chose the diaper. I respect him for it. Now we don't have to look at his shit on the ground. Hey, lesser tiger. I forget, are there greater tigers in this? A great axe? A mithril helm. Alright. Put the same. Oh, it's better. Alright, there you go. Wait, hang on. You can't equip it. Alright. What's a home for you? The Great Axe. I lose 2% accuracy, but I gain 2 attack. And honestly, he hits like almost all the time anyway, so... worth it. Greater Ligers. Hey, Jeremy. Welcome. Get fucked. You guys poisoned? You're poisoned. Oh my god, they didn't poison me, you guys. For all you guys know, when you go out walking through quarries and such, you might not be walking on rocks and gravel. You might be walking on fossilized golem shit. You don't know. Yeah, I chose sex on time today. Did you end up having to go to that meeting? Guys, who the fuck schedules a meeting at 8 a.m. with all of your out-of-town employees? Has it been minus 27 to minus 37? No, not yet. So that's supposed to hit this weekend. And I'm not looking forward to it. You've been walking to work in this death cold. Yeah, see, so today it's minus 3. This weekend it's supposed to jump up to minus 9, minus 11, minus 12. Okay, so it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be this weekend. Maybe I'm thinking of next weekend. But it's coming. There's a huge cold front on its way. And I am not looking forward to it. I hate cold weather. Look at this old man. So you are the ones who defeated the vampire, eh? He was but a servant. The beast caught in the earth crystal looks much deeper within the cavern. Here, take this staff with you and use it behind the vampire's chamber. Get the earth rod. How aptly named. I have a question. Why does this man have the earth rod? We're gonna need a little more backstory on this. Walmart took a half hour to actually process your for the little log. That sucks. Alright, you guys ready to go back to the Earth Cave? Because I know I am. Alright, well, I'll just auto-park myself. Who are we killing from strangers? This one was Ash. For sure Ash is Lich, because... the Agile one was from... the Agile one becomes Kraken. Because it's just Golem's cock. Do you think he like sheds his cock and then like he's like, here, have this rod, and the guy's like, why is it so small? And then Titan got enraged and he had to run. Dude, I love Stranger of Paradise. I'm not a big fan of the DLC. But Jack, like how crazy he is about chaos and his responses to things are just, they make me smile. So the DLC, the Bahamut fight was cool. The Bahamut fight was cool. The Warrior of Light fight was cool. Don't get me wrong, I like those. 2 new things. But most of the DLC is just running the same shit you've been running over again to gear up at the end of Stranger of Paradise, just on a harder difficulty with difficulty modifiers that give you more or less dragon treasure. And then the second DLC was the same thing, but on Gilgamesh difficulty, plus a labyrinth, which is procedurally generated. Now I say procedurally generated, but it's really just everything you've seen before in the game, just mismatched together. Although I hear the Gilgamesh fights are interesting, I didn't have enough patience to get to them. Personally, I'm not a fan of that. I wanted a cool story, although the third DLC might give me what I'm looking for, so I'm looking... Let's check that. The worst thing about the DLCs is they are literally barred behind those difficulties, so if you're not playing on a harder difficulty, you have no choice but to not do the DLC. Which is fine, if that's what they really want to go with, but... it's just... so good. Yes. Arena gets another... wow, he almost gets 30 HP. 29 HP? Yeah, 29. He gets 1 strength, 1 agility, 1 intellect, and 1 luck. Guys, Arena, in D&D terms, Arena almost has an average person's intellect. Chocobo gets a ton of HP for once, and 1 intellect. Plop gets 14, 18, and 14. Tiamat saw the White Mage's name and was like, Plop? And then she laughed and she was like, thanks. She's like, is that supposed to be me? And I was like, yes. The third DLC is supposed to be an actual story. At least apparently. What was it called? Another story or something like that? Another future? Alternate future? Stranger of Paradise DLC? A different future. The electricity price situation here in Sweden has made us get used to the cold much faster this year. We only sit in the computer room and can heat it up to 25 Celsius with your PCs. No other heating is on because the price of kilowatts has increased 3,000% because of Russia. Okay, so I'm not sure why that is a thing in Sweden, why Russia's affecting your electricity prices, but what I can tell you is I'm kind of the same way in that I try not to turn on any heating unless I really need to. Unfortunately, I live with Waintrigue, who perpetually requires the heater to be on. Vector leveled up, got 4 HP and 1 luck. Man, that's be the luckiest man in the world. I am so sorry to hear that, but hey, if you sit in the PC room and it heats up, at least that's good. And in your bedroom, you can just burrito into your blankets if you want. I could, but then she wouldn't put herself out and I'd get charged with murder, and I'm not sure murdering Waintrigue is worth jail time over. You know? If I go to jail for murder, I want it to be for someone like, you know, that matters. Even if they shouldn't matter. Like myself. Can I go to jail for murder if I set it up that I murder myself? Like, just posthumously, can they send my corpse to jail? Or at least, you know, let the world be known that I'm on trial for murder. Something about gas and stuff. Oh, you're using gas eating? Someone that deserves it. Like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Exactly. Exactly like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. It was fun to see that reference in Sonic, by the way. We watched Sonic 2 for movie night, not yesterday, but the week before that. I'm glad we did. I enjoyed it. It was silly, and last night we watched Detective Pikachu, and I like that movie too. For the same reason. It's silly. No, don't make me fight cockatrices. These things suck. Maybe a stun. Oh, thank fuck. Thank you. I will gladly waste an MP slot killing these fucking things. Dude, Arena, you wanna know what Ontario did? So, Ontario, where I live, a few years back, had this big campaign to get people to use less electricity, to save more. And we did. We used far less electricity that year than any other year. And in return, hydro companies across the province raised the price the next year because they didn't sell enough electricity. And hamburgers. Don't forget hamburgers, Arena. What a bunch of assholes, right? I have not fought an Ochre Jelly yet. Alright, well. Let's see if we can kill this with... Okay, well, that's not less good. Okay, these guys are weak to physical. Shit, I'm about to waste another day. Fuck. I don't think it is. It's exactly what happened. You don't tell people to stop using electricity, they do it, and then raise the money and have it be anything but that. I don't think you're wrong in that feeling either, Chocobo. Also, hello, my Crunchy. I can't think of any other reason that would matter. Once you do that, every other reason kind of goes out the window. One of the country's largest oil companies, a massive money to save people's jobs, and the CEO has to give himself a big pay increase off. Well, we hear about that all the time. As far as I know, that's a pretty big complaint in the US and such as well. Kill off the rich. Let's not push for murder here, guys. That's good. There are more of us. Too late, I'm convinced. Anyway, McGrunt, you're right. There's more to it, but I feel like every reason kind of just is moot at that point. It's like when Blizzard brags about windfall taxes and then lays off 800 people. Windfall profits. More profit than they ever had. See ya. And that was just in one office, or one area of the country. They laid off another 400 over in France. It was like 1,200 total. There's also a significant amount of infrastructure investment that came up around that point. Yeah, but they should be having all that extra money from the delivery charge that we get charged, that no other province has to pay. That should pay for infrastructure. That conveniently doesn't seem to until emergencies happen. Like that ice storm we had a few years back that knocked down all of... What street was that? Doesn't seem to. Some guy made the news because his electricity bill was 14,200%. That must have felt good. Increased by 4. Okay. Yeah, we had an ice storm that knocked out all of Toronto versus the rest of Ontario. Yeah, you got a good point there. I got a staff. Great, I'm glad I went through that for a staff. One of the great big pylon towers with a plow. Great. How'd that go over? The distribution network outside of Toronto, McRaunchy Base is a really good point. There's a lot of utilization in Toronto. Well, Toronto's like, what? The biggest, second biggest urban center in all of Canada? Rivaled, I think, only by Vancouver? I think it's bigger than Vancouver, just... The only thing that Vancouver does is, yeah. With Vancouver being the only place that rivals it by price of cost of living. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of. Monsters! Yeah, yeah. That's what I was saying, like... Oh look, they get to go first. What a surprise. Yeah, okay, so it's like double the size. Oh, Montreal! I never would have guessed Montreal, because Montreal is like known for being a party city, so a lot of the people kind of just stay and go. But I guess that's less true in recent years. As of 2016. You blame hipsters. Montreal versus Montreal and surrounding area, like Laval and the little sub-cities in it. Vector, why are you like... Why do I feel like Vector's almost always dead? Or, not dead, but dying. About to die. Oh my god. I guess we can keep going this way. Oh yeah, so Ontario ends up having to subsidize the right word there? Or at least pay for a lot of what goes on in Toronto. Much to people's dismay. Also, I'm gonna end up leveling up here. Well, McRaunchy is also an Ontarioan. Okay, so Dookie, I have never been that far west. I think like fucking Thunder Bay is the farthest west I've been. Maybe no. I have to look. But I've met people from BC who moved over and they were all really nice. Unfortunately, I meet a lot of people from Alberta who think that because Alberta has the oil sands and that they are the greatest province in the world and everybody should praise them. One of which actually said so. So, you know. That is also being about to affirm, I meet a lot of Ontarios who think Ontario is the greatest place on earth, and well, it's fine. It's really expensive, though. At least here in Saskatchewan, we know we're shit. I know you and Surya from Saskatchewan, and everybody I've met from Saskatchewan was really nice. Although for the longest time, at least up until 2011, 2012, when I was in college, Saskatchewan had the highest murder rate per capita in Canada. One of Saskatchewan cities. I mean, not the state, or the province. Saskatoon. There you go. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about then. Yeah, one of our teachers liked to tell us little facts like that, and monsters. You're the highest crime rate in Canada every year. There you go. North Battleford. Oh, he cast Blink on himself. What an asshole. Did you not cast Blizzara? I'm gonna have to not auto-battle those. Alright, we got a level 1 strength, 1 agility, 1 stamina. Turtle gets 3 hit points. Plop gets 5 hit points and 1 stamina. Have I ever gone to Newfoundland? No. I have never gone to Newfoundland. We lost it to Prince Albert last year, but it's like 2 hours from here. But you got it back. Perfect. I went to college in a town called Chatham, Ontario, and Chatham, Ontario is like, at the time, it may not be anymore, but it was like #2 in all of Canada for obesity rates in its adult population. Like, it was obscene. It's obscenely high amount of obese people there. And crows. We had a lot of crows. Highest crow population. Jeremy, do you know if the Saskatoon murderers went and murdered all the Prince Albert murders? Now I'm just thinking of a fucking Letterkenny fight going on between the two of them. Hey, Mick Raunchy? Could meet up and say, how you now? We made cracks for our crow population. I remember one day I was driving to work with my my coworker, because I worked at the college as well as security, and I had the weekend shift. And Saturday morning, 6 a.m., we're heading out to the college, and it's middle of winter, so all the trees are like free of leaves at this point. And he's like, oh man, the trees look really like dark today. And I'm like, those aren't those aren't leaves, Rick. Those are crows. Oh, there's no reason to go up there. Alright. Is this game nice and gonna give me a teleport out? Because I was not. And I'm kind of glad for that. Dude. Guys. Alright, so, you know how, like, usually in college and, like, in the States specifically, the stereotype is that, the jocks are like the popular kids and everybody wants to be around them. They're the ones that get all the chicks. And like the hicks and the geeks and everybody else was looked down on. Our college was super weird in that the the we didn't have a sports team that I was aware of. Like they had a hockey team, I think, but nobody really talked about it. And a basketball court that again nobody ever talked about. Um, but there was the power line students, and these are the most ridiculous people I've ever met. They did things like shit in a urinal, apparently. And everybody thought they were the most popular and coolest kids, but they were the most insufferable people I ever had to deal with.